That is fucking funny.
Oh
All right,
man.
y'all. Lord, that's funny. All right, we're gonna get right into this. We ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't even know where to start because, man, let me tell y'all. I got so much shit. Let's start here. Let's start with, I don't know. I don't even know. Do y'all remember them sheets that we used to have?
Shout out to
Ladies,
Constance over there showing our page love.
thank you,
Over there liking
Constance.
our
If
reels
you,
and such.
oh, she
Shout out
said,
to
God,
Constance.
if you can still hear us. Do y'all remember them sheets we used to have in the 90s? I know I had the
Yes.
Barbie sheets. I had some Beauty and the Beast sheets.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I think boys had like
They
Power
had
Rangers.
they had the Power Rangers. They had the Barney ones.
The Barney ones.
They had the
Yes,
Barney
the
ones.
Barney ones. That's what I was
Now,
trying to
they had the Batman ones. Now, the thing about the Barney ones
think.
is that they came smelling like this. They came pissy, and yeah, they came just like that.
That is hilarious.
You know what's funny? It's interesting that we all have the same experience because I can say you remember that sweatsuit.
Yes.
You know what sweatsuit I'm talking about?
The swish wish. Everybody had the swish
The
wish.
but it's a specific one. It was that purple one
I
that
think
had
I
like the
always had a pink one.
greenish. It had like
Yes,
a
I know what you're talking
greenish
about.
hue to it, and it had like gold accents, and you had to be that girl in order to have that sweatsuit. My mother
Man,
had that sweatsuit.
let me tell you,
That's
I
all I'm
didn't keep
saying.
up with a lot of trends, but the way my mother kept us in them swish wish sweatsuits, it was ridiculous. She used to have this thing because my cousin was raised with us for a good many years, and for whatever reason, she dressed us alike. So like
Mm.
we had every outfit the same. I always wore pink. She always wore yellow, and that's probably why I don't like pink today.
I
Pink is
too
not.
dressed like my cousin one time, but we wore the exact same outfit.
Listen, that's how we were. The exact same outfit all the time, every day. Just different colors. I had it in pink. She had it in yellow, and I don't know if she hates yellow to this day. But I'm gonna tell you, I
I would be
can't.
mad as shit if I had to be the one to wear yellow. Like I would be so mad. Like she couldn't get it in orange,
I
like
don't know. That's
red,
what
like
girl. That's
why
what she.
yellow of all
That's
colors?
what
I would be
she
pissed
chose.
to the max.
That's
Like
what she
I
chose.
would
Pink
be
and
mad as
yellow.
shit.
Oh
I,
my
I
goodness.
see. You know what? More and more, Didi, I understand the rebellion because hell no, you're not gonna make me wear yellow all the time. That means she wore yellow all the time, Didi.
All the time. She wore yellow all the time. I wore pink all the time. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would
And you
make
know
me
what
scream.
was funny is that when she used to dress us, I kind of convinced myself that I like pink until I got older, and I was like, I don't even fucking like pink. Like I don't think I stopped wearing pink for a long time when I got older. Cause girl, like every day
All of the
wearing
pink.
pink. Ugh.
Ah.
All right, so that and what else? Y'all remember them ugly patterns we used to have? Like you go to like your grandmother's house, they had the ugly patterned couch.
Oh, and then they had the nerve for the ugly pattern couch to have the freaking plastic on it. Like,
Yes.
unplastic this ugly ass couch. Why are you reserving this? Take this off.
And the way
Actually, this is
my
terrible.
family, the crazy thing is, I got a feeling this is gonna relate. Every part is about to relate to me. The way my mother had plastic on our living room furniture, and we could never, ever go in that living room. Not never. Like she
I
was
don't
like, "Don't y'all go in my
understand. The
living
living room
room."
is for living. Like, I just don't get it. Like,
We never like the only time we congregated is during dinner. We always ate dinner together. We watched TV while we ate dinner because I think all everybody had them little teeny TVs, the little square TV. And we
mm-hmm.
had this big ass kitchen and this little circular dining room table. We would sit around our big dining room table. Our TV used to sit on a little smaller circle table, and we used to eat dinner together, watch the TV. But when I tell you, we never ever went in that living room together. The only time we were in that living room is if we had dates. If one of us
Because
had
y'all
dates
couldn't go
over,
to the room. Right.
well, the girls couldn't. The girls couldn't, but the
Right.
boys could. You know how that used to be back in the day. So
Right.
me and my sister, we had to take our dates to the living room. on that
Mm-hmm.
plastic ass, squeaky ass furniture. I'm sure Marquise remember it. Uh, but yes, the boys they could go to their room.
Niggas didn't give a damn about that plastic.
Definitely didn't give a damn about
Ah,
the
niggas did
plastic.
not care about that plastic one way or the other. No,
That's
Dee
boy.
Dee. Now, what's crazy is I could not have grown. I'm glad that I grew up. I'm not. When I listen to other people talk about the way that they grew up, sometimes I'm like, damn, my mom just let me have free reign, like a hippie, a little bit, and I love that for her
Mm,
because I was not restricted from any area of the home. I was allowed to do anything, but I was not allowed. Only thing I was not allowed to do was to touch that big ass china closet. That big ass china closet. I don't understand china closets to this day. So you buy this big ass piece
yeah.
of furniture that is extremely expensive to move just to fill it with a bunch of plates, spoons, forks, and
Yes.
other things that you're
That you can
never
never,
gonna eat off of.
never, never. You
What,
know,
what was the point of the china closet?
I have no idea. I can't
There
remember.
was some parts of capitalism that our people bought into that's
Listen,
just like, cause what the fuck was that?
I don't remember if I think we did have one, but I don't think none of us really had a desire to go into it. Now, also, I'll say this: I was one of the youngest. I have a little brother, but he's 11 years younger than me. So I think by the time I was born, it was probably already ingrained, like don't touch the china cabinet. But I don't ever remember my mother having to tell me like, don't you touch
Hmm.
my china cabinet. But we did have one. Yeah, I never desired to touch it, so I don't think I ever had to be like warned away from it. But yes, the china cabinet. Now, if I went to like my grandmother's house or somebody else's house, they definitely was like, "Don't y'all touch my goddamn
And
china
it's like,
cabinet."
why was y'all buying this big ass furniture? Was so big and heavy.
Yeah,
It almost makes me feel like trees aren't real now because there's no way y'all are using the same trees to make this furniture. This furniture,
no
I can
way.
move this across my carpet with ease, but that china closet, I watched that china
Man,
closet get moved from several places. And when I tell you that china closet was heavy than a son bitch,
and I
I
never did.
almost knocked that bitch over one time by accident. And when I
That
tell
was
you that motherfucker was heavy,
that was definitely gonna be your ass if you knocked over that china
I'm
cabinet.
trying
No,
to tell you, my
I wonder
ass
how
was
much
gonna
you
be
paid
grass, and
for it.
I'm not talking about no fertilizer.
I had to ask my mother one day how much some things cost. The way I feel like our parents used to have the most unnecessary ass furniture in the house that we could never use, never touch,
Hmm.
never open. Like, why
An
do you leave this shit?
unusable room is crazy to me. Like,
Yeah,
why
we
do you have this room?
could
Why do you have
not
a
use
room in
our
the house that you cannot use? Oh my gosh.
that.
You know what else I think about that we all know from the 90s?
What?
That pattern on that cup.
Which? I don't know. We ain't had too many cups. You got like you might
It
have to
was
help me out.
it was a hospital cup. Now don't ask me why I know it's a hospital cup.
I think was it big? It was like a big ass cup.
It was a big cup. Well, it
What
came in
color?
different sizes. The
Uh,
colors was like teal, purple, and it looked like it was little stars all over the cup.
my mother probably would know. I that one I don't know about. I'm sure we had
See,
it. I don't know if
only reason I know is my mom used to work in the hospital when we was kids. Now you did not have cable as a kid for
I did not.
whatever reason.
I didn't.
So there was so many TV shows, Dee Dee. But we could talk about TGI Friday. And we could talk about the shows that were not on TGI Friday that we still watched because
Mm-hmm.
I had no business watching this lineup one night that I remember. You know how
Mm-hmm.
your basic core memories just come up?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember a time when I was about 4.5, maybe about to be 5. Me and my mom, no, I was 4.5, about to be 5 because we was getting ready to go down to going down to Disney World for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Whole family was going to Disney World. My mother at first was playing the radio, and I can recall hearing Miss Tony said, "How you want curd?" Miss Tony said,
Miss
"How you want curd?" She cut the radio off after she was done packing our bag, and after that, she watched a lineup of Living Single, and then we watched New York Undercover. Now it was
Yeah.
something else between Living Single and New York Undercover. It might have been Martin. I do not remember. But the thing is, I should not have been
Mm-hmm.
watching New York Undercover because that was the episode where Junior. Well, we know his name is Junior in
JC. I thought it was JC.
His name might have been JC on the show, but I'm talking about Junior from My Wife and
Oh,
Kids when
from
he was
wow,
the
wow, yeah,
son
right.
on New York Undercover.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, JC.
Now,
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, hold on.
His
I'm saying doing too much.
Ice T played a pimp.
Yes,
Ice
I
T was playing a
remember.
pimp, and he cut his fingers off. No, he didn't cut his
Yep,
fingers off. He cut somebody's fingers off and gave it to Junior in a
to JC.
box.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who was
Yeah,
he?
that was the episode that I watched that when it first aired.
Uh-huh.
And that was a wild show. Dick Wolf really was wilding. I could see why they yeah, they said you niggas is doing too much over here with the fingers. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this though, man. New York Undercover was a shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
It
I might not
was.
have cable, but I did still somehow watch all the shows. New York Undercover was a shit because every week they had a black artist perform at the end of the
And
show.
they had some really good artists too, yeah.
Really good artists, like everybody in that mother. I think I remember because I literally just watched the entire series like last year. I rewatched it. That's why I remember the Ice T part so vividly because man,
Mm-hmm.
Ice T was giving that ass the blues. He was on that show for like a half
He
a season,
was.
and he was the one who had unalived what you call wife,
Yep.
JC's father's wife, and I don't know why I can't
Malik
remember.
Yoba.
Yeah, I forgot his name in the damn show, but yeah, he unalived his wife or his fiance. They weren't married yet, or something
I
like that.
remember thinking the Puerto Rican dude looked like Michael Jackson.
You know he was in a Beat It video.
Was he?
Yeah, if you go watch it, he in the Beat It video. That's one of the first things he did, I think. But yeah, I had watched something about like why they canceled the show. Basically, it was just some hating going on. They was trying to
Mm-hmm.
get paid more. They was like, hey, like people loving the show. People are
Yeah.
really loving the show. We deserve to get paid more. And there was like billboards for everybody else's show who was like
Yeah.
on at the same time. They never had like a
Mm-hmm.
billboard up. They like it was literally like a new black artist on set like every day, waiting to like do their
Mm-hmm.
little part. Like the show was amazing. It was booming, and they never got the love they deserved. They never got paid, but they tried to go on strike, and the producer was like, "Yeah, fuck that. Fine, go on strike. We'll cancel the show." So basically, they
Damn.
kind of just accepted the low pay, and they stayed as long as they could. But that's why they got rid of I don't remember their names. The Puerto Rican dude. That's why they got rid of him because he was getting to a point where he was just getting tired of not getting paid what he deserved. So that's why they got rid of that character, which made the show terrible. Because I
Right,
watched the season
because
after he left, and it was like, what the fuck is this?
it's always gonna be the same as old as time. God damn it.
And I'm gonna say this before I moved on. I don't because since I watched it all the way through,
I'm crying because I did
tell
not.
me how the y'all remember the lady cop, the Puerto Rican dude's
Yeah, I
fiance
remember
who was
her.
about to get married. Her and Malik Yoba got together on the
Of
next
course they
season.
did. Because what else was they going to do?
Be friends, goddamn it! Like I was mad about that. I was like, not y'all put them together.
Did you know what? I gave up. I'm gonna say this, and this don't have nothing to do with what we talking about in terms of nostalgia, childhood nostalgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this. I have hopped off of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I have retired in my spirit from
Mm-hmm.
watching Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
I'm
I
done.
gave up on that.
I'm not doing it no more. Y'all can have at it. I will not be participating in Law and Order SVU. And they didn't do anything wrong. Nobody said anything wrong. Nothing offensive was done. I don't want y'all to watch this back like, oh, why we gotta cancel SVU? No, shout
Mm-hmm.
out to Mariska. Not love you, Mariska Hargitay. Like
Mm-hmm.
you the girl. You really who you think you are. Love Mariska Hargitay. But I'm not watching it no more. I give
Yeah,
up.
I watched it in many a year. I think the last time I really, really watched it was like 2009. because I have
Mm.
just started working my first dental assistant job, and we used to have a TV in the waiting room, and we always had either Law and Order on or something else on. So that was really like the last time I like really watched it. Because when we ain't had no patience, we was definitely watching TV. But
You
all
know
right, so
what?
go ahead. You
We
go ahead.
don't talk enough about how good regular TV was back in the day. Regular
Amazing.
TV did have some good stuff. Like all the real good stuff did. Like PBS was the shit back in the day.
Yeah, we.
Author,
Yes, I was about to mention that
Puzzle
PBS.
Place.
I forgot about Puzzle Place. Between the
Uh
Lions.
yeah, you lost me with
Um,
between the lines. But
I love Between the Lines. Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales is what I was about to say because Wish I Might. I
That
always
is
wanted
how
to
they.
go to
Yes, me
Dragonland.
too. Me too.
Come
I forgot the
along.
little
Take
song.
my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
Fucking what else? Wishbone was my shit.
Wishbone, you know what? Wishbone is one of them shows where they try to Mandela affect us into believing that there was not an episode about slavery.
Oh, see, I don't
Like,
remember that.
there was
I
an
don't remember.
episode where Wishbone was a slave and they try to make it seem like it was the Tom Sawyer episode. No, there was an episode where Wishbone was a slave. I'm not crazy. I know for a fact I'm not crazy.
See, I don't remember that. What else I watched? Zoom. Zoom
Definitely
was
love the
my shit.
Zoom.
Come on in, Zoom. Come on in, Zoom. Come on. That used to be my shit. The way I used to
I
try to
used
get my mother to let me make the recipes that they had on there. I love that show.
we used to watch Zoom at the daycare at the babysitter. I didn't go to a daycare center. I went to a babysitter. She was
Yeah, I did.
my mom's homegirl, Miss Sandra, and her nephew also came to the daycare center with us, Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Freddie turned us on to Zoom.
Come
Now,
on.
I used to hate on Freddie for real. Like, no, I don't want to do nothing he want to do. But then he turned Zoom on one day because she used to let us all get a day where we got to pick the TV station, TV show. Except for
Mm.
me, I didn't get to pick because I wanted to watch shit like Saved by the Bell. So
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
it's like, yeah, we gonna watch children's programming over here. I just was such an inappropriate child, and
Yes, I think I was. I was about to say I think I was different. I did occasionally watch inappropriate things, but I feel like I only watched them when my parents allowed me. Like
mm-hmm.
sometimes we would have like family movie nights where we would
Oh,
all gather in my mom's room and we would watch it. That's the only time I really feel like I watched inappropriate things. I don't think I've reached for inappropriate things on my own
right,
because I was an avid MPT PBS watcher. Okay, that's all I watched. Like I watched that. I
not
watched.
MPT.
Yes, I watched Nick Jr. I did not watch Nickelodeon. And it was another one like Nick at Night or something. I didn't watch
Nick
that, and I did.
Jr. was my. I love Nick Jr. Benya Benya.
I remember that a little bit.
They were supposed to be doing something last year, but I didn't keep up with it with Gullah Gullah Island. The sun came back. Now you know
Hmm.
Gullah Gullah Island is actually based on a real place, like the Gullah Geechee Islands in South Carolina, which is
Yeah,
cool.
I heard. I've been hearing about that recently. Hmm.
And I would like to go for a visit, but that has nothing to do with what we talking about. But we could go to South Carolina, Dee. We should go visit.
I wouldn't mind
But
that.
you,
What I'll say about Nick Jr. is what I love most is Face. I love
I was
Face.
about to say that. I was
Yo,
about to
the
say
way
that.
I used to just be glued to the TV, just waiting on Face because I wanted to see Face and I wanted to see what he was gonna talk about. Like
I did
I
love
think
Face.
I remember I think Nick Jr. was like, wasn't it like Little Bear and Franklin and Little
Yeah.
Bill? Okay, so I remember the shows, but
Hmm.
more than anything, I remember Face. I was in love with Face.
Face, everybody loved Face, and I don't know why Nickelodeon started getting weird after they took all of the stuff that was cool. Cause why did y'all get rid of Face? It couldn't have cost y'all that much. Face couldn't have cost y'all that much that y'all took Face out of that. Like
It's
Face
no
was
way.
it. I used to like Allegra's window.
I don't think I've seen that.
On on Nick Jr. It was this show about this little girl. She had a bunch of siblings and she had hair that looked like noodles. And she had this homeboy that was a cat that was always high.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a really good
What's up,
show.
Skirt?
It was cool. I really liked it.
For
What I
some,
see, I was a TV head as a
me
child.
too. Me too.
And I was watching like there is a battle between like the top cable show networks that was really representing in the 90s. You
Hmm.
had Cartoon Network, which I personally thought was a bag of bullshit. Then you had
Yeah, I watched it.
Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
But for a period of time, they had Noggin, which was also a syndicate for Viacom.
Right.
And they had a bunch of other random shows. No, what was that show, Didi? I know you know what I'm talking about. Amanda something. It was about a girl that looked like paper. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. And I wish that somebody knew what I was talking about. Amanda something. It was a girl that looked like paper.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
my
remember that one.
God.
Let me see if I can look it up. Amanda Show. Let me see.
Why is nobody with me on this? She looked like paper. I wish I could pull it up.
Let me look it
Let
up.
me see. And it's like we live in a day and age where we don't really gotta forget stuff, but it's like you'll be searching forever.
I don't know. I don't even know how to search it for real. While you do that, Big Comfy Couch comes to my mind.
Love Big Comfy
I
Couch.
love Big Comfy Couch. I also like Bananas in Pajamas. Let me tell you,
I used to like bananas and pajamas too.
I love Bananas and Pajamas. One thing I did not like I said, I didn't watch like the Disney Channel and stuff. Some of them, even to this day, Disney Channel irritates me. Like I don't know what it is, and maybe this might get my black card revoked, as they say. I don't watch not like I couldn't get into that. So Raven, I
I
couldn't
didn't
get
like that so
into.
Raven like that either.
What else was on there? Even Steven,
Yeah, you tripping. Even Steven was it. Yeah.
everything. Name something. I don't like none of it. It's just something about that like
Crazy
teenage.
friend.
I don't know. They just was weird to me. Like every show
I
was just
loved
weird to me.
all of them shows and I wanted to live all of those little white fantasies that them people was
Sister,
living.
sister.
I love how they was damn unprovoked. They was just doing shit they shouldn't have been doing all the
Just doing shit.
time.
Just doing shit. I couldn't do.
But it
I
was
couldn't.
never nothing that wasn't super duper innocent. But it was just like, why are you just doing shit? Like
You know what? It just felt. It just had this very white feel to me. Like
it
I
was
don't know how to.
extremely white, minus their one black
Yeah.
friend.
So
They
I
were
yeah
all
I could
extremely white situations. You know what? That is the
yeah
most I have ever liked white people in my entire life is when I have watched TV. But I have never actually desired to be around a large group of white people at any point in
yeah
time.
same. I was the opposite. So I did watch the Disney Channel, but I did watch a lot of other shit that one was watching, like a lot of action movies, a lot of comedies, a lot. I hate romance, absolutely hate it. A lot of horror. So that was a bunch of white people, but that was like white adults, which is
Yeah.
why I'm like in love with all the older actors like fucking Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger and fucking John Claude Van Damme and Sylvester
So
Stallone.
so so
That's
Didi,
my
while you're
jam.
talking about this, I know that we're talking about a specific topic, but I feel like we haven't goldfished a lot lately, so I want to goldfish and just say, um,
Hey,
don't
Nisha.
I don't want to be judged for anything that I say at this moment.
Hmm.
But I have a weird thing for Ted Danson.
Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing used to be my shit. Ted Danson.
I have a weird thing for him, like right
I did.
now. And I know what the
You know
Google
what?
says about him and what he's done in his life. But I
Yeah.
got a little thing for Ted Danson.
So
I got
I
a little
used to
thing for Ted
watch.
Danson. I got a little thing for Jerry Seinfeld.
I love Jerry Seinfeld. I love Jerry Seinfeld. Um, I think you know.
I also know what the Google says about him as well.
Wait, what did
Um,
I say? Cause that I need to know. Cause I ain't heard nothing bad about Jerry.
Jerry was dating this girl that was he was in his
Oh
30s
yes,
dating a girl that
he
was
was.
literally in high school.
Was she in high school?
She was in high school. He would
I
pick her
think I
ass
heard
up
about
from
that.
school.
I think I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna tell you what I like about Jerry though. I like that when he's put in situations where people are dogging black people, he don't be playing that shit.
He's gonna always step up.
Like
Yeah.
there was I don't know what it was. He was in a room with Louis C.K., Ricky Gervais, and
Yeah.
fucking
Chris Rock.
and Chris Rock. And the way they was in word all
And
day.
he was looking so
And he
uncomfortable.
was like,
Meanwhile,
why
Chris
are
Rock with
we?
his big teeth ass was up there just a cheesing.
Yeah. I don't have Dirty Dancing on vinyl, but that used to be that used to be my favorite movie. I've been trying to get Marquise to watch it. He keep falling asleep on it. I'm like, listen, and he loved romance, y'all.
My
He
service
loved
is so
romance so
bad. It
much more
looks
than I do.
like.
I'm like, let me tell you, if you just sit through it, you gonna like it. But yeah, he wasn't having it. And let me tell you, the way I be watching Seinfeld over and over and over again, that is like my favorite fucking show. Like
I was
literally.
just watching Seinfeld the other day. It's like I don't like it. I just
I love it. I can't get enough of it. I could literally, because I think it got 9 seasons. I could watch
yeah.
all 9 seasons, get to the last episode, and rewatch the
Now,
entire.
if we talking about white shit that we really got into,
Hmm.
I really really liked a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
I liked Frasier. I liked
I
Cheers.
used to, I used to watch it a
Watch
little.
this. Watch out now, because I used to watch Nick at Night. I used to like Taxi.
Yeah, I didn't watch Nick at Night, but I
I
did
was
see
one of
Taxi.
the I was one of the three people that stayed up when MASH came on.
Yes, I
Yep.
watched. Now I
I
don't think I ever.
unfortunately watched it to the point where I watched the last episode.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I didn't watch it that much. I don't think I ever completed an episode, but I do remember watching it. Like it's not that bad. Like
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I was up. It was on. I didn't think. I never watched Golden Girls, y'all. That's crazy. I've been meaning to like go back and try to watch it. Like I've seen it, but I haven't ever like sat down and like really watched it. But I've like breezed past a few episodes.
Denise,
But
you were my
yeah, I
friends with
never
all these
watched.
years.
I never really watched it. I watched a little bit of Cheers. I watched Frasier a lot with my mother. I watched I Dream of Jeannie and freaking
I don't know why you think you could brush past. I didn't watch Golden Girls
yeah,
like
I
that.
didn't. I don't know what it was. And then I don't know if it came on like the way it came on cable. I don't know if it came on regular TV like that.
It may not have came on regular TV
So
like
I
that.
think
But you didn't had TV a long time
yeah,
since
look,
then, and I'm trying to
I
understand how
kept
between the years of
I kept
2009
I
to
keep telling
now.
myself because the way you know how I am, I go back and I rewatch a show that I even never seen before. I don't remember like that. Golden Girls is on my list. I haven't gotten around to it. I'm
I'm not
freaking.
gonna lie, Dee. I'm gonna need you to put it at the top. I need you to put it at the top of the list. I need to be the first priority of the shows because I am
I
having
did
a
brush past it a
conniption.
little bit, but yeah, Golden Girls is gonna be on my list. What else? What was I about to say?
Did you
That
ever
I
watch
used.
Designing Women?
You said what?
Designing Women.
You said designer women.
Designer Women, yeah.
No, I never saying that.
Oh,
I
you
never.
got to watch Designer Women after, only after you watch Golden Girls. You
Yeah,
gotta watch
I would watch Golden Girls first. I'm
gotta
gonna
watch
tell you what I
Designer
used to
Women after that.
every morning because my mother used to go to work early. I feel like she had to be to work at like 6 in the morning or something. And I used to get for some reason I had this internal clock when I was like in like kindergarten, first grade. I used to wake up every morning, watch I Dream of Jeannie, and what the fuck was the other thing used to come on? And Bewitched. I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched, and then watch the Flintstones, and then right after the Flintstones, no, I think my mom used to go to work, and then the Flintstones and Jetsons used to come on, and I used to watch that until my father came back, and then my father would get us ready for school. That used to be like my everyday ritual. Like I loved I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, Flintstones, and Jetsons. That was my shit. That was my Monday through Friday routine.
And you know what, Dee Dee? Um, Nisha. I used to love Designer Women. I just watched Designer Women again. But Dee Dee,
Let's look up
all them
designer.
shows that you mentioned, I used to like the Smurfs too.
I never seen it.
But
I came
what
on
pissed
regular.
me off about all of them shows, and I made a video about this before. Wasn't no black people in none of them shits, and I didn't like that.
There was not nary a black person in either
And it's
one.
like,
Nope.
bitch, you wasn't no black people in the past, ain't no black people in the future. What the fuck is going on? You got blue tiny people, but no black people there either. What the fuck is going on
Why
here?
were
Where is
no
the black?
black people in Golden Girls? Was it?
Yeah, from time to time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so I
wasn't
looked
no
up
like
designer women. They got this black
characters.
dude who was in that mannequin movie.
Yeah, he was really good in that show.
Okay,
He was
I'm
the
gonna have to
he
check that
kind of
out.
carried the show. He
But
was
before
one of
we
the
move
funnier
off
characters.
shows, I do want to mention like all the shows that the guys watch that I kind of like, but I couldn't get into all of them. Like I did used to watch like X-Men, Spider-Man a little bit. I'm gonna tell you something I used to hate is Dragon Ball Z. The crazy thing is I have recently watched it and I actually like it. But the way I used to hate Dragon Ball Z back in the day, my brother, Gurney Nisha, and you probably know because he probably watch it now. The way he used to watch Dragon Ball Z, and I thought it was the dumbest thing because I'm like, every episode they keep looking for these balls. Like they get the ball, and then the ball will get lost, and then they gotta go back and find it again. And the concept never made no sense to me. I'm like, why do they keep looking for these balls? And then once they find the ball, why don't they hold on to it? Like they keep getting it,
Hold your
losing it,
balls.
and then
Hold your
hold.
balls. Like,
But once I watched it, I'm like, okay, now I get it. Once they get the ball, they have to collect all, I think it was like 7 balls so they could make a wish. Once they made their wish, the balls would scatter across the different parts of the universe. And then if they wanted to make another wish, they would have to go and collect them all again. And it sounds crazy because I see your face. It sounds crazy explaining it, but if you ever watch it,
I
it's actually
won't.
not that bad for
I'm
sure.
gonna let you know
It's
that
not.
right now. It's on the top of the list of shit I'm not about to watch. Put that up there with put that up there with goddamn Pokemon. I'm not watching none of that bullshit.
I used
I
to
could
love
not.
Pokemon. That was another
I
one.
was not fucking with none of it.
Love Pokemon. Love Digimon. What else the guys used to watch? I love Power Rangers. Fucking, I don't know. That's probably it. I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh now. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a
I
kid. I
did
still
like
watch
Sailor
it.
Moon.
I
I
watched Sailor
did
Moon a
like
little
Sailor
bit.
Moon. I couldn't
I
tell you
did.
what Sailor Moon was about,
Yeah, I never.
but I liked it because it had girls. I was very simple as a child. If it had girls in it, I wanted to watch it. But if it had boy
I was.
shit, I ain't want to watch that shit. I ain't want to watch.
I think I was the opposite, which is probably why I didn't like Disney Channel. See, I think
Yeah,
my household dynamic was very different because I only had one older sister. It was me.
yeah.
I had two older brothers, and my sister was a nightmare. And my brothers, I felt like was all I had, and I used to be with them all the time. Like everything they did, I did. They played video games. I was playing video games. They went outside. I went outside. Whatever they did, that was me. So yeah, I think I was more into the guy things because of that. Like the little girly shit, I couldn't. I don't know. I was with my
Yeah,
brothers all the time.
I only like girl shit. Like to this day, friend, I did not. The only time the Power Rangers really got any bump with me was the Power Ranger movie. I didn't give a fuck about a Power Ranger other than that. I
I
didn't like it. I did not
love.
like the power. I didn't like the Power Rangers. I didn't like X-Men.
That's my shit
I
all the
didn't
time.
like Sega. I didn't like
I like Sega,
what other boy shit didn't I like? Yeah, I ain't
Nintendo.
like boy shit as a little girl. I was a girly girl. I liked Barbies.
Tommy was
Barbie
also
was
my.
my shit.
I don't know if he was my first crush, but I definitely had a crush
Now
on.
I did like the Black Power Ranger,
Yeah, which is
not
crazy.
not the actual color, not
But the
like not
black dude.
the black dude. Even though
Yeah,
that hairline
that's
in
crazy.
retrospect was a hate crime. That hairline that they had on my man, he should
That
have been able to contact the NAACP and file a grievance for the way that they did him around that
the
hairline.
funny thing is that's the trickery of how they like sell TV to us. Cause when I tell you I don't know one girl that I grew up with who watched Power Rangers who liked him. Not one. Like we all like Tommy. Like I don't know one besides you. I don't know another person that's like, yeah, I like the black dude. I have.
Who
That's
the hell is
literally the first
Tommy?
time I heard that. Tommy was the White Ranger with the long hair, the long ponytail.
I
But
don't
you
know
didn't
about
watch
Tommy.
Power Rangers like that, so you might not know. But yeah,
I
yeah,
knew the
Tommy was.
Pink Ranger. I knew who she was. She was the girl that played in Susie Q.
And then everybody wanted to be the Pink Ranger. Nobody wanted to be the Yellow Ranger.
And it's
Nobody.
not it because people are xenophobic and she was Asian.
She was Asian. And that's how I used to get my cousin. I'm like, because I already wear pink. So I'm the Pink
Because I
Ranger.
already read
You the
you know
Yellow
what? You was my
Ranger.
Nikki. I want you to know that you were my Nikki because Nikki would never let me be Brandy when we played Brandy
See,
and
we never did
Monica.
Brandy. We
She
never did
would
Brandy.
never let me be Brandy. And it used to piss me off something vicious because I wanted to be Brandy so bad. She'd be like, no, I got the Brandy doll. And I'm like,
I never had a doll.
I never got
But
to be
yeah,
Brandy.
I was
Now I
always on
don't want
Brandy's
to be
side.
Brandy. So I was on the right side of history there.
I was always on Brandy's side. Like I don't care what nobody says. She had the best lyrics and the song. Yeah, I was a Brandy fan down. Like I wasn't really a Monica fan. I feel like my sister had like a Monica album, but there wasn't much Monica really being played in my house. But there was a
Hmm.
lot of Brandy being played in my house. And then she had Moesha. So like,
Yeah. I was a big fan
yeah.
of both. I was a big fan of both. However, because I have good ears, Monica walked Brandy down on the boy's mind. That is a hill that I am strongly willing to die on. And
I could kind of meet
yeah,
you there.
yeah.
I could kind of meet you there. It just
And I feel
Brandy.
like Brandy was a hater, and I don't care what nobody say. I was a big Brandy fan in the
Hmm.
'90s. I am still a big Brandy fan. Like I will. If she come out with an album today, I will listen to that shit 7 times. And for me though, her as a human being now irritates the shit out of me, and I go back and I rewatch and I think about stuff, and I'm like, huh.
I don't know. I think she
Maybe
be
they
doing.
made us hate her. We did. They didn't make.
Hmm.
They made us like Brandy more in the time. They made us like Brandy more than they like made us like Monica. And
Which is unusual
yeah,
given the time because she was the darker girl. She was a darker girl. She had the braids and everything. So that was a bit unusual for that time.
I mean it wasn't only because of the fact that although Brandy is darker than Monica,
Hmm.
Monica had more sex appeal than Brandy.
Yeah.
So she was marketed to older people more so in my mind. She was Brandy was marketed more to like people that was damn near grown ish. Whereas we grew up with both of them, but her lyrics, not so much the way she looked, but it was the presentation. Like
Hmm.
Monica was presented like the sassy round the way girl,
Yeah, she was.
whereas Brandy
Brandy was
was
older girl. Yeah.
America's sweetheart,
Yeah,
girl
that's true.
next door.
I would
And
tell you.
granted,
I think she had more cultural influence. I don't know the braid. I just love the braids. I think the braid
yeah, she
at
did
the
have more cultural
time was
influence. That
like,
is true,
wasn't
yes.
nobody like on TV all of you know what I mean? Wearing
Yeah.
Brandy braids, they had that raggedy ass, whatever type hair they
But
was trying to
Monica had
put up.
that cut.
Monica did have that cut. When her hair
Hmm.
was short, she did have that cut.
Monica
She
had that
eventually
cut.
grew her hair out or was wearing weaves
Hmm.
or whatever it was. But Brandy ain't never let them braids go until later on. She had them braids for a long time. And I just like the naturalness. I like the blackness of the braids. I like the blackness of braids. I do.
Monica had braids too.
Did she?
Nisha, Brandy may have been dating grown ass men, but so was Monica. So
I mean, and then on top of that, I mean, that wasn't her fault. It was really Wanye's fault. That she was dating him. It wasn't really. I mean, you can't really put it on her because she was a child in the situation. I have had to remove. Y'all know how I do. I had to remove my boys to men shit. Um, after finding out that nonsense. Because I agree with you. I ain't gonna stay on this too long because we got to get back into what we talking about. I agree with you were saying. Like, look, all we want is an apology. If you could just offer an apology to say, yeah, I fucked this, I
I
fucked
said
up.
that the other day.
Yeah, you
I
did.
said that same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, based on what you were saying the other day, like, just apologize, and then we good. But y'all be doubling down, and y'all ain't do nothing wrong or what. Anyway, I ain't gonna stay on that too long. So,
I'm gonna jump on it, and you gonna look me in my face, and you gonna say I'm dead ass wrong, but I'm gonna stand on it.
what?
The girls knew they was grown men too. I'm not saying
They
that there's
did.
any responsibility. I'm not saying they're culpable, but what I am saying is, for future, I wish that there was a little space in the discussion for not going to chase waterfalls and sticking to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
I get it. I am not going to look at you and say that because I do agree. But for me, I'm always going to
Yeah.
stick with if you have a heavy parental influence,
Mm-hmm.
father and mother,
Yeah.
more than likely that's not going to be you. I have never in my because I was raised by
But
my
she
father
has
and stuff.
both, and Ray J
I
is
don't.
their
I
child.
listen. I know she
So
got a father. I ain't going. I ain't. I don't know their life, so I'm
yeah,
not going to assume that he was deeply rooted into her
yeah,
growth. I don't know that to be true, especially with these celebrity kids. Because if you beyond Brandy, if you listen to the things that has occurred with these celebrity kids and these producers and directors and all of that, my question is, where the fuck
mm-hmm.
are the parents at? Where are the parents at? So
Yeah,
I really feel like just because you see her parents in pictures, like her dad and her mom in pictures,
yeah.
I don't assume that that means that they were there.
Well, the mom was the manager the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know
But
what
I
dad
think
doing.
from what I heard, and don't quote me on this because it's allegedly, mom found out about the relationship and nixed it when she did.
Well, that's a good thing. She at least she wasn't like a Leah mother. Cause ain't nobody gonna try to convince me that they ain't know what the hell was going on with her and R. Kelly. And if you didn't, that's the problem. Cause as her mother, why
Yeah.
you know where she at and what she doing. But anyway, anyway, y'all. So we was talking about TV shows. I want to go back to mention this household shit. Do y'all remember the cookie canister that had everything in it but cookies?
You talking about the blue one?
Yes, the blue
The blue
cookie
container?
canister
I buy
that had
those cookies now because I
that had
refuse to stick. I don't do generational curses. I buy the cookies and I eat the cookies and I throw the can
the
away.
way my father used to put everything, but you could find some shit. If you need some shit, you need a safety pin, a hairpin, a fucking stapler, some stamps, whatever it is that you need that's just laying around the house, you can find it in that cookie tin.
Mm-hmm.
That cookie tin gonna have everything you need. Well, yeah, I don't
Them
do that.
cookies
I
is
don't do
good as
cookies.
shit, though. We don't talk enough about how good them cookies actually are.
Yeah, I hated them. I ain't gonna lie. There was one.
What?
It was one that I liked. The rest of them I hated. I hated them.
Them
Hated them.
cookies be smacking. You know what?
People do
I'm grown.
some
I'm
money in
old
the
enough.
industry do affect people crazy. I agree.
We about, how old are we?
And
We
these celeb
30,
prints ain't worth a damn.
we be 36 this year.
Mm-hmm.
I got about 4 more years before I can eat ginger snaps in public. And I'm really
Oh,
excited. Those 4 years are gonna go by mighty quick. I cannot wait to be able to eat ginger
I
snaps in public.
hate ginger snaps. I hate them.
What,
My
Dee?
mother used to love, matter of fact, she probably still does, love ginger snaps. I hate them so
Dee,
much.
how you don't eat ginger snaps,
I'm gonna
Dee?
tell you why, because I hate ginger. Like I can
But ginger's so good for
ginger is
you.
so potent to me. Like I can just taste it in anything. You know what I hate? I hate
Hmm.
ginger. I hate cilantro
I hate cilantro.
and something else. It's like I can do a teensy bit, a smidgen of cilantro, but sometimes cilantro be overwhelming in the way people cook sometimes, and I can't.
Cilantro tastes like dishwater.
Yes, it does. I thought I was the only one. Let me tell you. Yeah, ginger and cilantro I hate. Oh, you Gurney can't stand them tins. Probably because
Because every
probably
time
because
he
the
went to go for a cookie, he got stabbed by a goddamn stick
he got
pin.
stabbed
That's
The way
why.
we used to have like sewing shit in there. Yes, yes, Nisha. I don't. I'm. Let me know what you talking about. Cause the way Ginger is so nasty. I can't with
Can't
Ginger.
believe
Let
it,
me tell
B.
you,
Ginger is so
I have had
good.
occasion to make shrimp fried rice in my household. I have had occasion to make egg rolls. Every single time I find a recipe that calls for ginger, I skip it because I'm not buying no ginger for my household. It's gonna have everything in it but ginger. I can't. I can't with ginger. I hate it. I hate the smell of it. Get it away. I can't
I
with
love
ginger.
Ginger so bad.
All right, what else I got for y'all? The commercials. You know what? Before we get to the commercials, I
I
do
do miss
want to
the
speak
commercials.
on you saying that it was so much on TV. The fact that we had so much on TV, it was
Hmm.
like a non-stop amount of TV watching. Like you could
Yeah.
watch TV, you could watch Saturday morning cartoon,
And it
go
wasn't all
outside.
reality
It
TV.
was not. You go outside and play, come back in, and it's still shit on TV. And we
Hmm.
had to deal with commercials, but we kind of like the commercials. The
The
commercials was
commercials was
my like.
good.
The commercials was amazing. Like I ran across the perfection commercial, the game perfection pop goes perfection.
Oh yeah.
That was one I love. The Christmas commercials I used to love. The polar bear commercial, the Coca-Cola polar bears. I used to love that. It was this one like Campbell soup commercial with this. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Campbell soup commercial where a
Where the
snowman
boy
walked
was a
in the house
snowman
and
and he walked in the
he
house and this little
melted.
boy. And I always wanted to call CPS on the parents for that commercial.
Because
I
why is
always
he that
wanted to do
cold?
that because why is he? How long he been out there? That he
How
came
long
back a
is
full
it
blown unfrostbitten
outside? Hello,
snowman.
Latasha. Man, that commercial I loved, and the commercial with the baby and the grandma and the baby was eating the Cheerios. I think that was a Christmas commercial too.
Oh, and the grandmother ain't had no TV, but
The grandmother had no TV. She fed the
yeah.
baby. Yep, that one. Yo, commercials used to be off the chain. Now I don't feel like we have.
Collect call from Bob. We had a baby. It's a boy.
We had a baby. Eat some. Yo, that the
Oh,
kiss my
you know,
oh,
Didi,
speaking of
Didi, Didi,
commercials.
Didi. I said a beef hot lick. I said a beef hot lick. I said a brat
Yo,
beef kielbasa hot link sausage kind of word. First of all, I knew I was gonna be big. Oh, you talking about Howard G? You talking
yeah, kiss
about
my
Howard
bumper.
G? D kiss my papa, just kiss it.
Just kiss
No,
it.
I got one for you. I got one because
I feel like you're about to say
I bet you
something
one
else.
thing. I'll let you know this because I
Mm-hmm.
personally, I was driving on the highway doing 75 when this
75
old
and the
blue
old
and
blue
white
and white
came
came a cruising
cruising
by.
by. He took my license, registration
Registration
too.
too. I thought
I
my
thought that my driving days was
days
through.
with you.
Yeah,
I
I
love it.
did. I absolutely did
Bruh.
that.
I got
No, but
another
this
one.
is what you got, D.
BGE knows what is best. Call on us.
Callers,
That's
it's
our
all I
request.
request.
Get
Get
some
some
help.
help. Better
Better rush.
rush.
And
And
do not
do
touch.
not touch.
Yo, the
Yeah, that was
commercials
such a
used to
good
go
commercial. I was never going to touch
off.
the power lines. I
Never.
was never going to touch the power lines. But then when
Uh,
BGE put that commercial out there, I was like, oh, I got to make sure I don't never do that
Make sure
shit.
you.
I was never going to do that. I was
Commercials are
never going
not
to
like
do it
that no
anyway.
more. Commercials are not
No.
informative. Like
Cause
all
I
they
let you,
got
they're
face
not,
value.
they're
That's
not,
it.
and that's how you know some nefarious shit is going on. Because why don't I know that it's 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a seed bun? Why don't I know that anymore? Why am I
How
not
about this?
finding that out?
I got another one. What was how did she go? What was the downtown locker room commercial?
Oh, hold on. Damn,
Damn.
you think about Shoe City?
Shoe City. Shoe City.
T-shirts,
My city.
sweatshirts,
My city.
footwear and
Shoe City.
boots. The word rocks the city like Shoe City.
Shoe City. Your city.
City,
My city.
my city,
Shoe
and
City.
Shoe City. That girl had on the I'm gonna get pregnant next year
She
um
did. She
jacket
did.
on. The shoes is fresh. The jeans is
Go.
fresh. You know it's something tight.
And let me tell you, I remember for some
Yeah,
reason, I
Shoe City.
remember
That's right. First of
I
all,
always
I gotta do the crispy chicken commercial for because I am in a one-sided beef with Mary J. Blige. I had to do the whole commercial. Do you mind real quick, Didi?
yeah,
Even
go
though this
ahead.
is not a nostalgia moment, I got two more commercials. This one and then there's another one I want to hit you with. What's in the chicken snap wrap? Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, three cheeses, fresh
Oh
dressing
my
wrapped up
god,
in a
I forgot
tasty white
that
flour
commercial.
tortilla, crispy chicken wrapped up in a white tortilla.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. I forgot about that
this is
commercial.
in the chicken snap wrap.
I was definitely about to ask Nisha what's the Mary J. Blige chicken. That's crazy. I just damn. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, that's what it was. My brother. I remember. I don't know how old I was. I was young. I was like elementary school age. I remember one day he just randomly told my brother Gurney. He was like, "Commercials are advertisements. Like they meant to sell you something." And I
Uh-huh.
was like, "No, they not." He was like, "Yes, they are." I was like, "No, they not." He was like, "All right, look, watch every commercial that comes on, and if you hear one that is not an advertisement, come and get me." I want to say that that was probably like 1996, 97, and I have
Mm-hmm.
not contacted him yet to let him
And
know.
you never will. You need to tell him
Because
he was
the
right.
way,
See,
the
that's the
way
problem with women. Tell him he was right. All them years.
the way
That's 30 years ago.
for days, I studied commercials, and I was just like, okay, because I know you're wrong. The way I study commercials, and I was like, I'm gonna find one that ain't an advertisement. I'm listening. I'm like, oh no, they trying to sell me something. Okay, next one. Oh no, they trying to sell me something too. Okay, I'm like, damn, all these
Mm-hmm.
commercials trying to sell me some shit, and I never was able to come to him and say, I found one, because when I tell you I never found one, and I shall never find one, because he was
But you
dead
never will.
right, and I'm just gonna chalk it up to me being a very small child, and I didn't know no better. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna say. But no, I have never had the pleasure of saying you was wrong because he was right.
And you
That's
and
just
you
the
and
question.
you quite frankly never will. But you have the opportunity to call him today or
I ain't
tomorrow
call.
and say, "Hey, I was meaning to tell
Look,
you that you was right these
the
past
funny
30
thing
years."
is, I don't know if he remember that, but he should know about the fact that I did not ever come to him with a commercial that he was right. That I realized he was right. So I ain't no need, ain't no need to call
They
him
don't need to tell him. He don't need to
because
know.
he already know he right. God damn it, what did I do to the screen? But that's funny. Let me see what else I had.
Oh, I got
Oh
one
my
for
god.
you, Didi.
Okay.
You ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby
They
back, baby back,
don't
baby
even
back
use that commercial
ribs.
no more, do they?
They do
They don't.
not. They don't. They
Let me
don't.
tell you. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is the restaurants even playing for commercials. They don't have commercials no more. Is that what it is?
Mm-mm. They have them. They just don't be. I don't know.
That's it.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't. They just be trying to sell the food now, and it's just like we don't come here for the food. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
a
come here for the.
restaurant.
We definitely came here because of that merch. We definitely came here because that little Chihuahua was telling us
Mm-hmm.
that we need to buy a Taco Bell. That's
Having
why
our
we
booties blown into smithereens, all for the
right.
sake of to get a Chaco Bella.
Right. We definitely here because them three little rats said
Hmm.
Quizno subs was $1 off.
I think
Do
that's
you
why
bring in a
Quiznos shut
coupon?
down.
Because of the rat.
I think them three little rats might have did Quiznos in.
Quizno
It might have.
subs was $1 off if you bring in a coupon. I remember that.
Yeah, Quiznos.
Mm. I'm
It
gonna tell
never
y'all this
quite got
though.
there for them.
I finally was able to go to Quiznos when I became an adult. When I was 19, I was working at a dental office, and there was a Quiznos right next door. Their sandwiches was actually pretty good, and they
I'm
used to
telling
have
you.
this big ass chocolate chip cookie that they used to put in the warmer for us.
Hmm.
Lord Jesus,
It's a
and they
Quiznos
had a
around here.
taco
They so
salad
rare.
that was. Oh, it
That
is.
salad, I was about to say the salad at Quiznos really was where it was.
Why was
The salad
Rodent
was
selling
because
the
that who's
sandwiches? Like,
who wanted that? Who wanted that? Meanwhile, y'all had Subway on the other side selling people a buku wait.
Oh, he
I
off
have
the
not
next couple
seen.
days, so he home now. Cause I know he laughing at this commercial stuff if he home now. Cause the way he literally tried to tell me, like, you're wrong, you're dead wrong. But okay. But yeah,
Mm.
Quizzo subs. What about the candy bar commercials? The Kit Kats. How the Kit Kat bar commercials used to go?
Give me a break.
Break me a break.
Give me
Give
a
me
break.
a break.
Break me
Break me
off a
off
piece
a
of
piece
that
of that
Kit
Kit
Kat
Kat.
bar.
No, this
Wait,
shit.
cause what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Anything. Because when I tell you I never got a Klondike bar when I was a kid, I
Them
wanted
shits
one
was
so
so
bad.
nasty. Oh my gosh.
The
Klondike
crazy
bars
thing
is
is,
nasty as a bitch.
I eat them now, and
Gosh.
I eat them now
Yuck.
purposely because I could not get it when I was a kid, and I actually like them. The crazy thing is, I feel like I did have one when I was a kid, and I didn't like it. I think
Mm-mm.
they
I didn't
changed
like it
them.
as a
I think they
kid. We
switched up.
stayed with a now he upstairs like Papoose.
But tell him join the live so he can hear what we talking about. But what the fuck? All right, I got two more. Unless you got some other commercials, I might have something else.
I
But
don't think I got no more commercials. Not no real. Oh
the
wait, other
fucking
than
shake
our
weight,
favorite, the shake weight was
the shake
no. I got one. The Thai bowl
the
commercials.
top. Yeah,
I
wait.
don't know that one person that bought a
I
Thai bowl
remember.
tape.
Not. I'm about to say my mother. I will be lying. She didn't. She didn't. I don't know not one person with that type tape either. Oh, he
My shoulder
deleted
hurt
it.
bad.
Oh, okay.
It's a bitch. Oh, I hurt my
What the
shoulder
fuck?
doing that.
Do y'all remember that ice cream? That Viennetta ice cream?
Never
It
got
had
it.
like the swirls. I don't
I
think none of
never
us ever
got
got
it.
it.
That
But
ice
I
cream
wanted
looked
it
so
so
fancy.
bad. Do you know I tried to buy it a little while ago? They discontinued it in the United States. They only sell it now in like Germany or some shit. They
Yeah,
don't
that
even
shit
sell
probably
it.
banging. I now want it.
They I was so mad. Like
Yeah,
I used to tell my mother, like, can we go to the store to get the Viennetta ice cream? She was
I'm
like, no.
crying.
I'm like, girl, why? Because we got food stamps anyway. Why can't
I
we
used
just
to
get
want Cookie
Viennetta ice
Crisp
cream?
so bad as a little girl. Cookie Crisp was nasty as shit. First of
They
all,
was. And we had them. They was nasty.
every kind of cereal they make for children be trifling because the Oreo cereal, while it was so delicious, was so incredibly trifling to be eating first thing in the morning.
I like the okay, so I did like the Oreo better than the Cookie Crisp. I will say that. But I didn't eat the Oreo that much either.
I never ate it as a breakfast meal, but I used to tear it up as a snack.
Yeah, I used to eat it. I don't think I ever ate cereal for a snack. I think
To
I
put it
only
with milk is
remember.
crazy. I could never do such a thing. That's how I knew I was lactose as a little girl.
Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if I want to go into video games because you say you didn't play video games.
Yeah, I ain't playing no video games. Advertisement was so much better when we was kids. You know what was bomb? And
Advertisement
I
was
don't know if you ever watched. I missed when people, white groups was at their peak whitest and they were
mm-hmm.
beefing with each other. Like I missed the good quality white beef.
You know,
I miss
I
I
never paid attention to that
miss
beat.
when I say the beef, I don't mean like actual beefs. I mean
Oh,
the
like the competition.
competitions like
Mm-hmm.
Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was quality whiting. You
Like
had
Backstreet
Backstreet
versus.
Boys versus NSYNC
Mm-hmm.
and 38 degrees or whatever amount of degrees that they
They
was.
was 98 degrees.
Yeah, whatever. Them
Mm-hmm.
back
Yep.
then I couldn't tell you a song from 98 Degrees. I knew they was the fine ones though, and that the other two groups didn't have the looks.
No, I would have to disagree. I think Backstreet Boys look good. NSYNC only had two good looking members.
Backstreet Boys
NSYNC
did have some pretty good looking ones.
NSYNC had Justin and JC, and that was it. But yeah, Backstreet Boys they looked
And
alright.
Justin was a stretch.
When he got older, he got better looking. When they got to like Gone, when they made Gone, like that era, when he cut his
Mm-hmm.
hair off, he glowed up. He glowed up. Um,
Yeah.
98 Degrees. I used to know one song, but that was it. I never really listened to. Oh no, I didn't see that. That's crazy. Oh, that's sad. I
Who
like mine.
crying?
Brian was in Backstreet Boys. He and it's hard to say like the lead singer because they had like three lead singers. They had Brian, Nick, and what was the one like the grungy one? I forgot his name. They kind of had three
The
main
dark
singers.
haired one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
him
one
with
I
the
liked.
glasses. Yeah, him with the
Yeah.
glasses. Brian was I think he had brown hair. I think the one who wasn't the blonde haired one. I know Nick was the blonde haired one. But yeah, I used to listen to all that. The crazy thing is, Backstreet Boys' Greatest Hits was my first album because my mother refused to buy me any AJ. AJ was the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With like the grungy, like the hippie look,
Mm-hmm.
or hip hoppy look. But
I
anyway,
like him.
so that
Yeah.
was my first album because my mother refused to buy me a black album because she felt like it was all explicit. Like if she was to buy me an R&B or a rap album, it was going to be explicit. So
And
she
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 was
bought me
absolutely correct. My
she bought
first
me
album was Cisco, Unleash the Dragon.
yeah, my mother now we had that in the
Mm-hmm.
house and I did listen to it. So I mean we had it anyway. She bought me Backstreet Boys, she bought me NSYNC, she bought me Avril Lavigne. And when I tell you to this day, I listen to them because the way those albums went off, she did me a favor. I ain't gonna lie because that's the first time I really got introduced. If it hadn't been for her buying me them CDs, I probably wouldn't have heard that music. Like I
Yeah,
couldn't listen
because I
to the
have
radio.
not. I was about to say I couldn't tell you more than one or two Backstreet Boys
Listen,
songs.
I used to listen to Backstreet Boys down. To me, Backstreet Boys is better than Insane. I used to listen to
That
Avril
I can
Lavigne
agree
down.
with.
I listen to Avril Lavigne down. Like that girl, she makes amazing music. I love Avril Lavigne. I love Evanescence. And that's
I like
really
them too.
it. Like I like some songs here and there. I couldn't tell you the group names though. Marquise probably know them better than me. I don't know the group names.
I had Pink's first album.
I like Pink a little bit too. I never had her album. Never had an Usher album, but we had some in the house.
Wish Usher.
But I never really liked what was that album? 8701 that Usher had? I never liked it like everybody else did.
I liked 8701. 8701 might be my favorite Usher album.
I think
But you know
Confessions is my
what? Everybody loved Confessions. Yeah.
Confessions my favorite.
Everybody loved Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I was about to say. I was about to say, like, the music videos back in the day used to be everything, man.
When I tell you I used to be pissed that we could not watch now, I could kind of get some of the stuff that y'all watch on different channels, but one thing I could not get is music videos. Music videos did not come on regular TV. The only time I could watch it is when I went to my babysitter house because she had cable. And then when I got to middle school, we was in this little summer program where we had this computer lab, and I
Mm-hmm.
forgot the name of the website, but we could go on this website and watch them. So I did that, and then when like the early 2000s hit, and everybody kind of started buying desktop computers,
Mm-hmm.
then I could go online and watch music videos. Let me tell you,
Oh,
when I tell you,
desktop computers.
I used to be on the computer from sun up to sundown to the point that my mother damn they had to drag me off of the computer because I used to be on there just watching music videos and downloading music on LimeWire. That's literally it.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace
LimeWire.
to LimeWire. You know what?
Best
Before we get,
virus
because
anybody ever had.
I did want to get into some internet stuff from back in the day, but before that, because I'm looking at the time, we must wait one black ass minute. I had a couple. I had a couple.
So it's given that we're gonna be doing this for 2 weeks. It's given we're gonna do this again because we still got
Because
so much stuff.
we got so
Cause
much.
I got a whole shaloo. We ain't getting the hairstyles. We ain't getting the clothes like that.
We did
It's so much
not.
stuff we could still dig into.
Yeah, we could talk about this for a while, or we can talk about it once a month or something. Because when I tell you '90s
Yeah.
nostalgia or nostalgia period, it's
Yeah.
never ending. It's never ending. So the first thing I want to mention, and the crazy thing is, I wanted to mention this like on our like first or second episode, but I kept forgetting. I came across TikTok, and there was this white woman talking about, and I seen a couple of them saying, hey, if you ever go to a hotel and you forget to bring enough clean underwear, you know what you can do? You can run your underwear through the coffee maker. All you got to do is put them in there. You put them in the little spout. that you would put the coffee thing in, turn it on, and you just take it out and you let them dry and you're good to go. And I was like, are,
Excuse
are,
me?
are you telling me that white women, instead of, because I'm gonna say this, I don't know, this goes back to our second episode, our Black History episode. We was talking about they don't know what they doing when it comes to cleaning shit. All you had to do, because we was taught back in the day, look, if the washing machine break down, grab you some soap and water, scrub that shit off real good in the tub, let it hang up to dry, you good to go. Why do you think that you should be running your dirty underwear through a Keurig machine that other people after you leave this room will be using? After I heard that, when I tell you I never
Now, now,
again
now,
shall be
now
using.
where's the drawers going again?
So you know the part that you put the little pod in. You put the
Right.
little pod. They put it in there. Close it up.
The drawers?
The drawers. They put it in where the little coffee thing goes.
The undergarments.
The undergarments. They close it up.
Where there are shit particles a foot.
They close it up. They run the machine.
Coochie juice is running rampant inside of the Keurig machine.
They take them out. They hang them up and they wear them. And I shall never in my life use any Keurig machine outside of the one in my house. Not never. Not now that I know that that's the type of shit they be on. Cause why is y'all doing that? Why
I
y'all
don't
doing
think they doing that. I don't think they is the
Listen,
people
they
that's
could
doing
be
that.
trolling.
I
They
don't
could be
think they
trolling.
are. I don't think
But
they're
I'm not.
doing that. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
stick up for
trusting
them
it.
for once. They're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
I don't think they would do
They
no
could
shit
be
like
trolling.
that.
I don't trust it.
They do
I
a lot of shit,
never.
but they're not doing that.
And when I
I'm
tell
not
you,
gonna.
I am an avid coffee drinker. So the way that when I stay at a hotel, as long as they have the coffee and the cream that I like, I be actively using those Keurig machines. Never again. I shall never again
Because now you just
be
gotta
using
feel
that.
like it was some drawers in there.
Yeah. So no. That's my one.
Because if
That's
I was
one.
to go to a hotel and if I wanted to experiment if I wanted to if I wanted to do that as an experiment, I would absolutely go to a hotel to try that out. I wouldn't do it with my own Keurig. You
Definitely
gotta
not
do it
gonna
with
do it
an
with your own.
expensive.
Definitely not gonna do it with your own. But did you have one?
Wait, what happened with the toothbrush?
The college roommate story with the toothbrush. Oh Lord, what happened?
What's
Was
the
they white?
college
Was they white or black? I
college
feel like it's
roommate
about to be
story with
white.
the
I'm gonna see this
I
one.
want to talk about these men salivating at the damn chops about this breakup between Megan Thee
Oh Lord.
Stallion and I want people to like separate themselves from celebrity relationships.
I
Like,
feel.
why are you excited that somebody broke up with somebody? Are you niggas in high school?
I don't know why they would be upset or excited because I'm looking at them crazy because they excited that this I didn't seen another post. I seen a post that had her and Cardi B, and then at the bottom of the screen it was Tavon Diggs. That's his name, right? Ain't that her baby from name? Cardi B, whatever the guy name that she was pregnant by after Offset. It was a picture of
Oh,
him,
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, and a picture of whatever his name, Clay Thompson, and it was saying something like WAP down or something like that. I forgot. So I don't know if it's irritating, but I don't know. It's clownish to me. Like, why is anybody upset or happy? Because for
People
you to
are
be
upset because they
happy,
see themselves. I get why women can get upset about it. They get upset because they see themselves. They live vicariously through these celebrity women because they know
that's the
that they're never
problem.
gonna. It absolutely is the problem. But it's even
Um,
weirder.
it is. I would have to agree with that. It's weirder.
It's like it's weird,
Yeah.
to stake so much of your own life on.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the white college student accused of intimidating black roommate with bodily fluids? What you mean intimidating?
Like, mm. But yeah, so I
Which
would say
means
it's definitely harsher on the the men's side who's trying to ridicule her, because it's sad at the end of the day, to see her seemingly upset about the breakup, because breakups are very difficult. It's sad, and I wish people would just let it be what it is. At the end of the day, it's like you said, people be so invested in these celebrity relationships, and it's a sickness.
what gets me is it's the rumors that people be going with. Like, y'all, the rumors that people be going with. Like, I saw one online where somebody was like, well, she slept with her stepdad. Where the fuck y'all get that from? Like, where would you get that
I
she
never
slept
heard.
with her? I heard like it stemmed initially from because I was looking up the rumor where it came from. Initially, the
Mm-hmm.
first place I hear of it even coming up is in Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj. And it's like, why would you believe such a rumor from somebody who named the song Bigfoot and put out one of the worst diss tracks I've ever heard in my fucking
You
life?
know why?
You know what?
Because
All of the worst diss tracks I've ever heard in my life came from Nicki Minaj.
whoever posted that was a barb. That's why they spreading that rumor, because you know what?
Like, what?
That's just
Where
a
would
whole.
y'all get that piece of information from? Who would have told you? What person would have told y'all that?
And the crazy thing be to me though, that the way some of y'all regular ass people be trifling this shit, doing shit worse than that, and y'all be coming on the internet to say, "Oh well, she slept with her stepfather." If she did, if she didn't, I don't fucking know the truth. At the end
I
of the
don't know,
day,
Frank.
people,
It ain't too much worse than sleeping with your stepbrother.
I don't know. It's a lot of bad
I
shit out
don't
here.
think people out here doing that. I don't know. I
I'm gonna
hope the
say
people. I
this.
hope y'all is the people out here doing shit
It
like that.
listen, it's some people out here doing fucking worse. So I don't even
You know what they
understand.
are, because I be watching them am I the asshole videos. So yeah.
I don't even understand why y'all be acting like y'all be out here doing crazy shit. So I'm gonna bring this one up, and I wasn't gonna bring this one up because I'm a little confused by it. People are saying that she's trolling. I don't know. I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Are you aware of the creator, Kaylee G?
You know that I am not.
Okay, so Kaylee G has 3 kids. She's from Memphis. She got famous on Facebook through her daughter Autumn.
Okay.
They do these family skits
Oh,
where
the pregnant
Autumn.
lady who wowed her daughter out on camera and then put it
Yeah,
on
so
the.
the way it started is the way they blew up. Autumn does these skits where she pretends to be her mother.
Mm-hmm.
And it be on point, but she does a lot of cussing. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
cussing, a lot of pretending to be talking to niggas on the phone, a lot of cussing her kids out, but it's Autumn pretending to be mom, and mom is like behind the camera, like cackling, right? So that's how they got famous. Now fast forward to this situation. What happened was, and like I said, she could be trolling, I don't know, but this is the story. Autumn snuck out of the house to go to a party. She is now 12 years old. They have been Facebook, YouTube, whatever, famous for a long time, for many years. I would say at least 3, 4 years they've been famous. So she sneaks out. She's 12 years old. She go in her mother's room. She still closing her closet. She still like her 40-inch bust down or something like that. Put that shit on. She goes to the club. There was a
Is this
very
the one where the mom called CPS?
yes. There was a very
Oh, this
small.
is two different. I was two different stories I was talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is the CPS one. So there's a small snippet of her like dancing in the club, twerking. It's a mess. How she got in the club, I don't know. It's clearly a
That was my
ghetto ass
question.
city. I don't fucking know. So when the mom, I don't know if she woke up. I don't know. She found out the girl gone. She talked to the youngest daughter. She said, "Yeah, Autumn left." She said, "This is where she gonna blah blah." She said, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call CPS. I'm gonna report her missing. She can't come back to my house because this is not the first time she's done something like this." So the narrative is simply this: why are you surprised that she is
Mm-hmm.
behaving the way that she behaves when you introduce her to this behavior? She be all on in the skits be crazy. This you just gotta look. I couldn't even explain it.
People don't spend enough time being embarrassed.
You would have to just search Kaylee G and look at their fucking skits. The way her daughter be talking, it's like, girl, why are you surprised
I
that your
seen the clip
daughter?
of her talking on the phone with the police, and that's enough for me. Cause girl, what?
Yeah, so
Why?
apparently the most recent one I seen, she did let the little girl back in the house, and the whole issue is simply this: she's currently pregnant by some dude who she's claiming is not only down low, but he likes children. So apparently, this grown ass man has been texting her daughter and some other little girl in moments where she wasn't around, and she had already told her daughter like, hey, he like children, he's a pedophile, stay away from him. And apparently the little girl has not. Like, she be texting the man, asking him for like money to get her hair done, texting to ask for money for her friend. He be texting the friend on the side. It's just a whole thing. So, I saw a video recently. She was cussing her daughter out, saying, look, like, you already know that I told you that he wasn't right, that he liked children. And why are
But
you
but
still
but but but
calling?
but 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 you're pregnant by him.
She's pregnant by him, absolutely.
Did she
So,
did she wait, pause, because I gotta ask a series of questions.
mm-hmm,
Can we start at the top level?
mm-hmm.
Was she be- was she pregnant before or after
So,
she found out that he was a piddler diddler?
what I'll say is, it seems to be that she got a whiff of at least the down low part of whatever before she found out she was pregnant.
Right.
She keeps saying
The
she's
down
not.
low part is not even
She's
of any
she's
concern to
keeping
me.
she's keeping the baby, mind you, even after the fact.
Right.
When she
Which is
found
not a
out
good
about the
fiscal
PDF,
idea, but
when she found out about the PDF behavior, I'm not sure. I don't know if that it was definitely after she was pregnant, after she found out she was pregnant is what I'm not sure about. I don't know if she found out before or after she knew about his weird behavior with children.
and she is too far along to go see a man about a hose.
No, she is not. She is not. And people have been, all up on her live because she stay on live. People have been all on her page, all on her live, like, hey, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Because you still keep saying that you keeping, and you're not changing your mind. What's happening? Now, mind you, she didn't already called the cops. She didn't got records from her daughter's iPad. She called the other little girl's mother. The other little girl's mother made her give up her cell phone. So the cops went through her daughter's cell phone records, and they've seen
I'm
like
not
these
going to hold you
texts.
as the home girl, like the little homegirls,
Nisha, she was probably asleep because she stayed asleep. She stayed in the bed asleep when her kids, whatever they be doing.
as the friend's mother. I got to whoop your ass. I got to whoop your ass.
The funny thing,
As a friend's
the
mother,
funny
I
thing
gotta whoop
is,
you. Like I gotta whoop you because how's my child in this scenario?
she was on the phone with the other little girl mother while she cussing her daughter out. Cause she cussing her daughter out, telling her like, why are you still texting him? Like, did you text him about your birthday? And she was like, yeah. She was like, so you did? You text him asking for money for your birthday? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, why the fuck would you do that? Cause I already told you several times this man like kids. Why are you still contacting him? So
Why
she's
are you
on the
still
phone.
contacting him?
No, she stopped. She don't communicate with him at all. Since she found out that he's weird with kids, the pregnant woman, she doesn't communicate with him at all. And she's saying that she's been telling her daughter, hey, don't
Right.
talk to him. He's weird, but he be doing little slick shit. Like, he'll call her iPad late at night and stuff like that when the mother's not around or the mother's not looking, and blah blah blah. And then of course with the little girl sneaking out, if she's not in her presence, then she's talking to him when she's not around her mother. And she's also introducing this other little girl to him, and they're communicating on their own without anybody else being involved. So she's on the phone with the little girl mother, like, yeah, she don't even know him at all. Like, I don't have no ties to him. The only communication they have is do your daughter. Like, your daughter communicated with him.
Mm-hmm.
And her daughter Autumn was like, yeah, I had just contacted him because my friend needed some money, or my friend wanted some money. So she contacted him and asked for money for her friend.
Mm-hmm.
And through that process, he got her friend's number and then was communicating with her friend
Right.
on his own. So
Right.
apparently, charges have been filed, and police were called, and phones were confiscated, and all of that. But it's
Right.
just a big mess because it's been on social media for like the last 2 weeks, and I'm like, girl.
And now, that you've given me that extra context,
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta whoop her ass. Nothing has changed about that. Ass would still have to
It's
be
just
completely whooped, completely and
it's a
utterly whooped,
mess.
even.
Cause when I tell you they be doing the most ghetto of ghetto shit, like she takes her
Yeah.
daughter with her to go fight women. She takes her daughter with her to go vandalize people's vehicles. Her daughter be very much all her kids. She got three kids. She got a son that's older than Autumn. Autumn's 12. I don't know how old the son is. It be bad to the point that like even the
Can
internet,
you
like the
unask
internet, the internet be all online calling the poor little boy gay. She has a small daughter who's like 7. So all these kids be all wrapped up in her business and her life. They know who she be dating and you know who the nigga that she called whenever she, you know what I'm saying? Like they all up in her business. So the fact that you're surprised that your daughter is going into your closet and taking your clothes and your bust down and going to the club, you can't be surprised. You raised her to be this. This is what you raised her to be. You raised her to be a little you. And now that she's actually trying to live as you or portray you being 12 years old, you can't take it. And now she too much. And now she got to get out your house and blah, 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 blah. And you didn't call CPS. But girl, you created this demon. Like you did that. Like when I tell you so many, I didn't went down a rabbit hole of all the videos of her just cussing all over social media, and I seen the video of her busting out some girl windows. Her daughter was right there with her. She takes her down the street to go fight. It just be a mess. It's a mess.
if she were white and could rap, she could be Bad Baby. She'd be
And
black
she
again.
could, she could be bad baby. She absolutely could. Yes, Nisha, all of that. But yeah, all of that be going on. So yeah, she all over social media. Just she don't have much to say. She just saying like y'all blaming me and it's not my fault and this is not the
It's
first time y'all
absolutely
did
your fault,
stuff like
sister.
this. And she do stuff like this all the time. That's why I call CPS and that's why she can't come back to my house and blah 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 blah. And I, of course, I done read the text messages too, because she posted text messages between this guy. His name is John, by the way. Um, between him and her daughter, and him and the other little girl.
John,
His name is John.
like a person who
Um,
buys coochie.
So I didn't read the text. The text messages was crazy, just saying stuff like, "Hit me up if you need something." Texting her every day, talking about how you doing, what you doing, do you need money? Where's Autumn at? Like I worry for Autumn. I'm scared for her. I think her mother gonna do something to her. Can you call me when Autumn get in the house? Tell Autumn to call me. Just some shit that a grown ass man shouldn't be sending to a little girl. Just a bunch of
Right.
shit. Yes, child. Is a mess. It's what it is. It's a big ass mess. So if y'all have occasion to go, check it out. Her name is Kaylee G. You'll find her on TikTok. You'll find her on Facebook. It just, child, it's a mess.
That stressed me out in a way that I didn't need to be stressed.
That's a mess. What time is it? Oh shit.
It is 11 something, and we got to ramp this up.
11:02. Let's see. Do I got some closing remarks? No, what I will say is I'm just so excited that I finally got this TikTok to work in a way that y'all, I mean, we can hear a little echo, but it's okay because we can deal with a little echo. I'm just happy that we finally were able to have a show after it's been at least a month since I've been on since the last time we've been on TikTok. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that we was able to get it done. We were on Instagram, YouTube Live, and our TikTok this time.
Yup, finally.
Excited about it. It was slow going. I had just realized that I live in a bad service area, y'all. I will no longer be in this service area though in another month, so I'm excited about that. Good night, Nisha. Good to see you. We'll see you next week, girl. Yeah, so I will no longer be in this service area in another month, so I'll probably be able to find a better way to connect TikTok. But listen, this is working. So hopefully I remember what I did to get this working.
We should have wrote it
Cause
down.
I think I remember. I think I remember. Let me see. What I got to do, let me just make sure. Did I mute this? Okay, so what I got to do is just don't mute anything. I can't mute anything. Just turn the volume down on my phone on TikTok, and then we'll be good to go. Because, like I said, we can deal with a little echo as long as y'all can hear us, and y'all have been able to hear us well. I am happy about that. But yes, that's my closing remarks. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. We had a lot of fun. For everybody who's just joining, we talked about some '90s nostalgia today, y'all, and it's a never-ending topic. So
Mm-hmm.
we will revisit this because we had so much more to talk about. But that's my closing remarks.
All right, y'all. I wanted to really quickly just do a little plug. I actually have kind of launched. I started the softest of the launch for my business. It is called Bridges and Bloom Baltimore. And I'm starting off in the event phase. So I have a pop up coming up May 23rd for teens. It's a teen open mic. Location TBA, and it will be on the flyer when I post it sooner than later. But if you know any teens, if you know any young people who perform or anything like that between the ages of 14 and 18, 18 being the max, between the ages of 14 and 18, if you know anybody who is a performer, let them know that I will be doing my first teen open mic, and it's going to be a great time. it,
Um,
it is it is free. It is a free event with a $5 donation if you got it. I will be selling snacks and such, so it's going to be a really good time. And my closing remarks about today's show. Today's show was so much fun. It felt
it,
light. It felt airy. It felt like we was back.
yes, the way my cheeks is hurting. My cheeks
I
are
had a real good show this time. We ain't had no whole bunch of sad stuff. So it
yeah,
must have been a good week for both of us. I'm really happy about that. I look forward to the brothers show. Thank you, Nisha. I
yes.
thought you was gone, but you still with us. Thank you, Nisha. But yeah, so just remember that social media is not a real place. Go outside, touch some grass,
Please, please, please,
smell some fresh air. If you find yourself arguing in comments about celebrities, just go ahead and log out for me.
please, y'all. Please stay out of this celebrity business. They don't know y'all. I promise y'all they don't.
We talk about their business every week. We talk about a little bit of their business every week, but still.
It's okay to talk about some business, but to be invested to the point that you were either happy or sad about whatever they
Yeah.
have going on, they don't know you. I promise you.
They don't know your ass. Where can they
So
find us, D?
okay, so y'all can find our Two Homegirls chatting page on TikTok. It's Two Homegirls chatting. On YouTube, it's also Two Homegirls chatting. On Instagram, it's Two Homegirls 26, and you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Y'all know underscore DD.
And y'all can find me on IG at Hey Miss Wade. I should be able to change my TikTok back to Hey Miss Wade as well. So hopefully I'll be able to do that by the end of the week. In any event, look for me on that same name.
And the
And
last thing, oh, you go ahead, you go ahead.
that was it for me.
So the last thing I do want to mention is that next week, y'all. So we were supposed to be doing our intergenerational bridging the intergenerational gap today. My little brother was supposed to join us with his best friend. Um, some things happened. We're hoping to do that next week, though. So next week, join us for bridging the intergenerational gap. It's going to be us who are millennials versus my brother and his best friend who are Gen Z, Zoomers, whatever they call. So join
Right.
us next week for that, y'all. That's what we're going to be talking about. But thank you for joining us. We
It's been a
appreciate
good
it.
time.
We definitely had a good time, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next week. Yes,
See you next
Shane,
week.
Nisha. He was supposed to be on here with us today. Didn't work out. So come back next week. He's gonna be doing. We're gonna do a collaboration episode with his podcast and our podcast. So yes, come see us next week. But thank y'all. We will see y'all next week, Monday at 9 p.m. Y'all have a good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
y'all.
Okay, how the heck do I get out of here? Okay, Didi ended the